Hey y'all, what's up? Y'all, okay, look. I came up first of all, before I even get into this video, I'm gonna need y'all to don't don't be out here snitching, okay? Don't be out here snitching. I know we talked about Friday. Like I already told y'all. I don't be going to no nail salons, and I don't be buying no weaves and wearing weaves anyway to be going to no hair stores. Like I'm just watching anime. Like y'all know, like for real, look, y'all know I'm not playing. Y'all know I'm not playing. Like, but don't be out here telling and snitching because I'm not even going against the boycott. Like I'm just watching TV. That's all. I'm just watching TV. I'm just trying to watch my stories. That's all. That's all. We all got our things, like that we like to watch, that we like to do. That's all I'm trying to do is chill and watch my stories. Right? Anime don't count, right? I mean, okay, but look, now that we got that over with, apparently y'all, so wait a minute. I came across a video on my feed, on my page, titled "This is the new Inuyasha," okay? And I was like, wait a minute, hold up. Inuyasha got another show? Inuyasha got another spinoff besides Yashahime? By the way, have y'all checked out Yashahime? Did y'all watch it? Because I know I did. As soon as it came out, I watched it. But anyways, let's go ahead and get into the video. I don't know. I didn't, I'm the Google queen. I didn't go confirm it with Google. I was like, you know what, I'm going to check this video out first and see. So I don't know, y'all. It look like we might have another Inuyasha spinoff. Let's see. Let's check it out.
Back in 2026, and you may not have even known. The newest anime by legendary manga Inuyasha is kinda back in 2026, and you may not have even known. The newest anime by legendary mangaka.
Yeah, because I'm like, where have I been at? I had no idea.
And Inuyasha creator Rumiko Takahashi is out now, and wait until you hear its premise. A teenage girl in modern-day Japan finds a portal to the past, traveling back to a time where demons roam the Japanese countryside and where she meets a white-haired boy with a special tie to the demons and to her. If it sounds familiar, it should. Mao is Takahashi's spiritual successor to Inuyasha. With nostalgic art, sounds, concepts, and character types, Mao was made for Inuyasha fans. But it's not just copy-paste. There are two big changes that keep this from feeling like a literal redo or ripoff. Whereas in that first series, Kagome traveled through...
Okay, because that's what I'm worried about now. I don't want to watch it, and it's like he said, it's like a literal rip-off now. At that point, sir, just give us another season of Yashahime, okay? Just give us the original characters.
Kagome traveled through a well to the Sengoku period 500 years ago. New series protagonist Nanoka finds an abandoned shopping street or shotengai that sends her back about 100 years to the Taisho era. That 400-year difference causes a hell of a change-up, as we're still firmly in the past, but an entirely different setting in terms of technology, culture, fashion. The second major shakeup is that whereas Inuyasha had a half-demon boy and a human girl, it's the other way around. Mao is normal, as normal as you can be when you star in a time-traveling action romance, and Nanoka discovers she is the superpowered one. Figuring out why and how they're connected is at the core of a brand new mystery that also makes Mao feel slightly more like a detective story. I've got more to say about the new series, but I want to take a second to clarify this Rumiko renaissance, because it's not just a single show that marks a comeback era. While some of you may be stoked to hear about Mao, others might go, big deal, I don't want a spiritual sequel or successor, I want a sequel. And, well, great news, that exists too. A few years back, Yashahime debuted, a 48-episode TV anime telling the story of three daughters. Sesshomaru's twins, Setsuna and Towa, plus their cousin, Inuyasha and Kagome's daughter, Moroha. The series contained plenty of episodes with characters from the original, so you got to see your favorites return with 2020's era animation, and you get to see the parents interact with their children. Now I will say I watched the entirety of Yashahime, and while I enjoyed my time, it's not the definitive Rumiko Takahashi story or anything. In fact, Takahashi did not write Yashahime, and instead supplied the anime staff with character designs and worked...
He didn't?
as a storyboard supervisor. I bring that up to say, if you thought Yashahime was a miss and that is what's stopping you from trying Mao, it should not be a problem. Yashahime has the IP but not the writer. Mao has the writer but not the IP. So if you literally like those Inuyasha characters, maybe their comfort and you want to see them again, you've got Yashahime. If you like the writing and the feelings Inuyasha evoked more than 25 years ago, you've got Mao, penned by Takahashi herself. And guess what? That is only about half of the Rumiko renaissance we're currently living through. Ranma 1/2 Remake is a new animation project that has been running since 2024, with its third season arriving later in 2026. For the uninitiated, it's a gorgeous, modern adaptation of the manga Takahashi wrote from 1987 through 1996, just before work began on the Inuyasha manga. On the surface,
I never watched Ranma. I might need to check it out. I mean, because I really liked Inuyasha, and this is, as I can see, obviously a really old anime. But yeah, if he wrote Inuyasha, I would assume that Ranma has to be pretty good too.
Ranma 1/2 isn't the most Inuyasha-like, but it is another action romance, though it leans more into being a gag manga, not unlike early Dragon Ball or Dr. Slump, being sillier overall. Having said that, Ranma 1/2 can be incredibly hype, and the trailer for Season 3 showcases an unbelievable step up in the action animation.
Okay.
The Ranma/Ryoga rivalry is not dissimilar from Inuyasha and Koga. Ranma has been deeply influential in its own right too, absolutely inspiring Brian Lee O'Malley's Scott Pilgrim comics, both in art style and the general I must defeat suitors in combat so that I can be with the girl energy. Highly recommend Ranma to any Inuyasha fan. Its soundtrack is composed by Kaoru Wada, who did the music for Inuyasha, and you absolutely hear it. These are new tracks, but they sound like they were...
I love the track for Inuyasha. I mean, don't know what they be saying. Don't understand the language. But do I have it banging? Okay. Do I have it playing throughout the house, in the shower, while I'm cooking? Sure do. Do I be singing the lyrics like I know what she's saying? No. I mean, yes, my bad. Yes. No, I don't know what the singer be saying. But yes, I be singing the lyrics. I be singing along. Y'all know music is universal.
Pulled straight from the Inuyasha soundtrack. Also, the Japanese and English dubs are both excellent, but I genuinely think the Ranma English dub is one of the best English productions out there right now. And fun fact, the guy who voiced Inuyasha in the 2000s also voiced 90s Ranma in one of those old productions. It's all connected. Don't let yourself skip Ranma because there's no time travel or demons. Between the end of Yashahime and the start of Ranma 1/2 Remake, another Rumiko project released. The second anime adaptation of Urusei Yatsura, the series that really launched Takahashi's career even before Inuyasha or Ranma. It's sort of a legendary piece of Japanese pop culture. The series was a smash hit throughout the 80s, and while hardcore fans will no doubt find reasons to dislike the 2022 anime, it is generally well received, faithful, gorgeous, and funny as ever. And believe it or not, there's still more Rumiko work to discuss in this HD era. While no longer new, I would be remiss not to remind folks of Inuyasha The Final Act, which adapted the final 21 volumes of Takahashi's original Inuyasha manga. As a reminder, the original Inuyasha anime most of us watched did not end. Naraku was not defeated, the story was not finished. So in 2009, that finale released as a new HD production. I think a lot of lapsed fans may not know this existed, possibly never reaching the end of the original anime, so they didn't
I did. For sure.
Realize it didn't have a proper ending. So before you jump into Yashahime, be sure to watch the final act or read the manga if the continuity matters to you. Now, before I go, I want to share more of my thoughts on the first 3 episodes of Mao. Not to spoil you, but to let you know what I personally think is working,
No, please, no spoilers. Oh my God, please, no spoilers. Please. I'm here now, but look, I gotta stop doing this to myself. I do not like spoilers.
Digging it, and if you know my taste in anime from my other videos, this may persuade you one way or another. Nanoka will be discovering the extent of her powers, which she's only just awakened to throughout the series. Her being the one with the powers only adds to this fish out of water down the rabbit hole setup. Not only is this ordinary modern girl thrown into a world of demons, but she's a demon too. I love this 1920s Japanese setting, where we are firmly existing in the past, again pre-television, pre-computer obviously, but we're not so distant that medicine, newspapers, streetcars, and some electric powered technology aren't at play. This Taisho era is where the story of Demon Slayer was set, and I found that to be an extremely fun setting for that wildly successful series. And the story is not just set here because Demon Slayer was popular or anything. In the fiction, Nanoka says, quote, "There must be some kind of connection between the Taisho era and my time." In other words, why this era and not like the Sengoku period from Inuyasha, for instance? Takahashi seems to have chosen this moment in Japanese history for a specific reason that is central to the time-hopping mystery. In episodes 2 and 3, we learned about the link between Nanoka and Mao's sword. She is the only person besides him who's ever been able to wield the weapon. Anyone who tried to use it just starts spewing blood and dies on the spot. The sword was cursed as it was used to slay Byoki, who our protagonist now suspects attacked Nanoka in the 21st century. Perhaps Nanoka was cursed by Byoki too, and that's why she is compatible with the cursed sword. Is Byoki immortal? A time traveler? Did it choose Nanoka for a reason when it attacked in the 2010s? The time play is so interesting already, only in 3 episodes. Last thing I want to touch on is comparing Inuyasha the character to Mao the character. I've titled this video the way I did, claiming that Inuyasha is back with a spiritual sequel, but I must mention how different these two protagonists are. Mao is this quiet, stoic doctor. In one scene, he's treating peaceful yokai who line up outside his clinic. Otoya says Mao-sama has always been better at fixing things than breaking them. The new male protagonist is this compassionate, smart, mild-mannered doctor. Could not be more opposite from Inuyasha the character, yet this entire setup and series, it feels so comfy, so familiar. So hopefully I've convinced you that between Mao, Yashahime, Ranma 1/2 remake, Urusei Yatsura remake, and the 26 episodes of 2009's Inuyasha The Final Act, there is a buffet of Inuyasha related content for fans of the classic anime and manga. Mao shares a premise, Yashahime borrows the characters, Ranma shares the action, comedy, and romance, while Yatsura shows us where it all started. I really do think you'll enjoy Mao if you liked Inuyasha enough to click on this video. If you've seen or read some Mao already, definitely comment to let me know what your thoughts are. Subscribe if you're into retrospectives and news on Millennium Era anime like Digimon, Beyblade, Metabots, and let me know if you want more videos on Inuyasha or any other series I mentioned today. Thanks for watching, take care, and I'll see you in the next video.
Okay, alright. Hold on now, let me see. So Mao is out already? I'm currently still rewatching. I think it's season... What season are they on right now? Season 3, right? Of Jujutsu Kaisen. I'm currently still rewatching season 2. I haven't been able to watch it though. In a couple days because I've just been real busy with the family. Mao, am I spelling this right? I don't know. I'm just gonna look up Inuyasha. Inuyasha 2026. New anime. Figure it out, Google. It's Google. Google gonna know what I'm trying to say. It'll pull it up. There you go. See? Look. Google knew. Say continue. Yes, stay in the browser. I don't download. Google knew, y'all. Google pulled it right up. Mao. Okay. So, MAL. It's pretty simple. Anime. Let me see how many episodes they got out. Y'all know I like a good binge watch. It's out, right? What episodes at? Give me the episode list. Episode list. Stream the entire first season on Disney Plus. Okay, so the whole season is out. That's what it looks like. They got 13 episodes. Yeah. The whole season is apparently released, y'all. Yeah. See, I be busy. I didn't even know this was a thing. I be getting all my anime news from YouTube, y'all, for real. I be scrolling and like, boom, something pop up and I'm like, what? Okay, let me go check this out. Yeah, so I'm going to add that to my list of things that I need to go watch for my anime list eventually when I find the time. You guys. But that's it. I mean, let me know, have y'all checked out Mao? Do y'all plan on checking out Mao? Have y'all watched Yashahime? And have y'all watched like the ending of Inuyasha? Because according to him, apparently a lot of people did not know that there was an official ending and they didn't watch it. If not, y'all need to go watch it. Just go rewatch it all the way from the beginning. Just go do that. Just go watch it all the way from the beginning. I mean, why not? So yeah, let me know though. Like I said, I'm definitely going to be checking out Mal when I find the time eventually. Somewhere in there eventually, okay? But that's going to be it for today's video, you guys. Don't forget, before I forget, don't forget I post Monday through Friday on our calendar over here, because y'all know how we like to do over here, okay? And for specific uploads, specific topics, you guys just check that in the description below, because y'all already know we get into a little bit of everything over here, okay? Our interests be all over the place. But I hope y'all have a good night, of course. It's a lot going on out here in the world, but it's also a lot of good things happening as well too. A lot of things to be grateful for, to be happy for, and just keep living your life, because life be life, and and we just have to learn at some point not to really hang up on the bad stuff. Pretty much, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. We gotta learn how to just really focus on the good and the happy moments, roll with the punches type of thing, I guess. But like I said, I hope you guys have a good night, and I hope you guys, of course, have a good day, have a good week, have a good year, have a good month, just all around, just be good, like be kicking it, be chilling, have a good time. But for real though, like I said, let me go ahead and hop off of here, you guys. Y'all know I be rambling. That's all I got for y'all today, man. Bye, y'all.